What's up, guys? Welcome to Energy TV Canes all day. If you're rocking with you know what to do. Hit that like and subscribe button so you never miss out on a video. Big shout out to the YouTube members. I appreciate you guys being members of the channel and supporting the channel extra. Let's talk about Miami defeating Ball State 62-0. We just got done watching the game, and I'm here talking to you guys. So if I forget something, let me know in the comments. If you disagree with me, let me know in the comments. If you agree with me, let me know in the comments. Miami wins 62-0. And first of all, it's always a round of applause for a victory. I want a victory. Do you want a victory? And then there's always a round of applause for a shutout. Hey, nowadays, the way that they put the defense at a disadvantage to get a shutout over anybody is always good. And it's important, just how everybody talked about, oh, Notre Dame lost to Northern Illinois. So you got to pay attention to these G5 teams, to these MAC teams. Well, we paid attention and we whooped that ass. So let's talk about the game. First of all, I want to talk about our coaching. The boys was locked in. Up 31-0. Every time they paying to the coaches, they was coaching. They had one video where it was Mario and Coach Guidry just locked in, just locked in. And then there was another video where Jason Taylor is screaming and yelling, and we're up 31-0. So that's something that caught my eye that I enjoyed. Tyler Barron, Elijah Austin, Simeon Barrow. It really does amaze me. I'm not going to say that I knew that Tyler Barron was going to have this type of season because I didn't. I'm not going to say I knew that Simeon Barrow was going to have this type of season because I didn't. But it makes me question people's football knowledge when this was proven production. We seen these guys at the Power 5 level do this and do it well. That's why I knew when you put them together, it would work out good. Now, like I said, I'm not going to say I knew they were going to be doing this because this is dominant type defense. And then Elijah Austin, I said, man, he did well at Marshall, but can he do it at the Power 5 level? And then I watched his tape against NC State, and I'm like, well, yeah, that was one game, and he's played very well in all the games. The best part of this defensive line, which, it's not the best part, but Ruben Bain hasn't even played a game yet, right? He played one drive. Imagine when we get him back. Goodness sake. If I'm Ruben Bain, I'm healing up and I'm like, I get to play with these guys now? Like, coming into this season, the scouting report said, stop Ruben Bain. But now you got Tyler Barron. Now you got Simeon Barrow Jr. Now you got Elijah Austin. Shout out to Anthony Campbell. He came in, had his pressure, pass deflection in garbage time. And shout out Justin Scott. He did well when he got a chance, got him a tackle for loss. Our linebackers, Wesley Basaint. I feel like in the Florida game, Wesley Basaint was one of the first ones on the wheel route, or not the wheel route, but like the jet sweep, the bubble screen. Wesley Basaint's right there. Yeah. And then last week, Wesley Basaint started the game off with the interception. This time, Wesley Basaint starts off with a tackle, and I feel like he's, just like people have been saying all week, he's put things together. And he's looking good. He's looking fast. Got a great quarterback pressure. They called it roughing the passer. I don't believe so. Our secondary. Every time they showed a video of our secondary, we were on those wide receivers like glue. Now, I do believe they said Ball State was without their starting wide receivers. So, hey, we only can play who you put on the field, and our secondary was all over them. So, you put that together, you get you a shutout. The defense came in. You got you a shutout. The secondary came in. The Young Bucks came in. You got you a shutout. You look at the offense, Cam Ward did his thing. Now, there were some missed throws, There were some drop passes. We got to clean that up. But when you look up, put up 60 some points in the first half that Cam Ward had, it was great. Mario got him out fast. And I see a lot of people saying, you know, where's Damian Martinez? If it's up to me, like, I understand we got to get him reps, but let's ease him along. Because you have a Jordan Lyle. You have a A.J. Allen that produced today. Both of them scored touchdowns today. You have a Mark. But I'm on a stretcher, Fletcher, that looks even better than he was last year. So I see people saying, what's up with our running game? I do feel like if I compare our running game to last year's, I feel like our offensive line moved people more. We'll see as the season goes on, but I honestly think Mario's in the mindset of rotate these running backs to keep them healthy. Inez Cooper went down. That would be a big blow. When Inez went down, Lou Cristobal came in. I saw on the timelines people saying, oh my gosh, Lou Cristobal. I'm not going to down a player or say anything about a player till I see him play and I can form a great opinion of him. And Lou Cristobal came in, and in the second half, because Inez got injured towards the end of the first half, the running game looked better. Now, is that all because of Lou Cristobal? I got to go back and watch the film, but I know people are down on him. All I'm saying is let him put his play on tape, and then let's discuss how he plays, right? But I do believe losing Inez would be a huge loss, and I hope he's okay. We'll see what happens. Jalen Rivers didn't play. Damari Brown didn't play. Ruben Bain didn't play. I want to make sure I say that. Wide receiver-wise, Xavier Restrepo still doing his thing. Tight ends still doing their thing. Sam Brown and Jacoby George, I feel like, I don't want to say they have a dropping problem, but when we get into a close game, and there's going to be a close game, we won't be able to afford to have drops. So Jacoby George, he had over 100 yards receiving. Sam Brown caught him some passes. And it's okay today because we played Ball State. But when we get into playing tougher teams, just know you drop a pass, it could haunt us. I thought Cam Ward played a great game. He did miss a couple throws, but hey, you're nitpicking at that point. I mean, hell, 62-0, we whooped their ass. Special teams wise, I don't remember any missed field goals. Great tackle by Dylan Day. You know, he was playing gunner. He got a tackle. Congratulations to him. A.J. Allen gets in. He looks good. Now, let's talk about Emory Williams. Now, I'm just looking at how these last two games played out. Emory Williams got in before Reese Poffenbarger did. Like, Cam Ward played more last week than he did this week, so we got to see more of Emory Williams. And that man looked pretty good. He threw confidently. He made decisions. He did well. He looked better than Reese. If I'm looking at both of these quarterbacks, he looked better than Reese. The only thing I would say about Emory is sometimes it seems like he puts a little bit too much air. Just a little bit too much air. Like I said, I'm nitpicking here. I know I'm nitpicking. But I think he had one incompletion. That incompletion was a drop. He had a touchdown pass to Elijah Lofton. Shout out to him. And he had a nice throw to Ray Ray. You know, Ray Ray looked good today as well. 62-0, just beat them down. Miami 3-0. We take on USF. Let me know what you thought about the game. I'm trying to make sure I didn't forget anything. Ring, ding, dong. Ring, a ding, 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 dong. I don't think I did. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm out. Peace.